I am clarity. I am presence. I am love. I am abundance. What is going on YouTube? Good morning, everyone. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Cardell. For those of you that are back again, I thank you again for your presence. All right, feel free to like and subscribe. If you don't want to, it's all good. I'm chilling. All right. So today, you guys, I'm really not proud of this story, but my spirit team is saying tell my story, so I have to. And this is what I feel after I woke up in the middle of the night for whatever reason. Okay, just bam, up all of a sudden at like 1. All right. Um, I thought to tell this story, and it's I'm really not proud of it. All right, so you guys, I mean, you already, I'm sure people already, judge me about some of the things I did that I really don't even care nothing about that. But this right here, this is a little different because it showed me um, a different side of myself that I did not like. All right, like more than the drug usage and all of these things. Okay, all right, so this is back at coronavirus time, okay? The OC did, all right? So, damn, I hate this story, you guys. All right, so I have been stealing from Walmart and had gotten caught, okay? I had gone to jail, and my girlfriend at the time was still on the streets, all right? Now, fast forward, I get out of jail and she is nowhere to be found. All right. So I'm basically out there by myself and don't know where my girlfriend is. Okay. Now, when we first got there, she had a friend that she knew from school. All right. They had gone to school together and he had been on the streets for quite some time. Right. Everyone knew him. All right. He was like the head homeless guy. Okay, so when I met up with this guy, he would tell me all of the tips and tricks and things to do while you're homeless. All right, and he started off with rule number 1, and he would always rule number 2, rule number 3, and I knew this guy for a little while. So by the time I think he was done, he was probably at like rule 30 or 40 something. All right, so all right, now I end up hanging out with this guy while I'm trying to find out where my girlfriend is. All right, and as I said, we were using fentanyl. All right, and I had started to use it intravenously without my girlfriend being around. This was all my decision. Right, he's even telling me not to do this. Right, but I don't really exactly know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing, but I'm like, okay, he's more of a veteran than me, so I'm gonna let him do this, make up this for me, right? This is very dangerous, all right. But I'm no beginner out here on these streets, all right. So I'm watching this guy, all right. So he's telling me, man, you really don't want to do this. You really don't want to do this, right? So he makes up both of them and gives me mine. All right. As he's busy doing his, I take mine and get ready to clear the air that's in there. Anybody that knows. All right. So I plunge it, and I see out of the tip of the syringe is a bunch of fiberglass from the cigarette filter that he used to, filter it. But he purposely put like made it where he was trying to give me cotton fever. For those of you that know, again, he was trying to give me cotton fever, and when I plunged the syringe, I saw all these fiberglass fibers come from the tip. So I went on ahead and just, squirt some out while he's not looking and get rid of that. But I'm now like, oh, you snakety snake bastard, right? So now you're on my radar, okay? Like, I don't know. People want to show love to your face and be dirtball, all right? So straight up to my face, right? So, um, I'm hanging out with this guy, and I can tell that he thinks that, like, your boy is soft because I'm real easygoing and I try not to, let people get under my skin and all of this. I'm not too long ago had gotten out of prison and I was good on all the violence, all right, at that time. I was with the smoke now, but I was good on it though. Okay, so it's a couple of weeks go by and then my girlfriend and me end up connecting back, all right? Now, once my girlfriend comes back around, I see her acting really funny with this guy, all right? Then some time goes by and he's acting very shady, being very shady towards us. He doesn't want to help us do anything. He's just being very shady, right? Then I start to hear rumors about him sleeping with my girlfriend while I was in jail. Did he? I, looking back now, probably, but your boy was sprung because she got me do. But I'm not even gonna act like I wasn't. I was all up her butt, like sprung, like I'm super loyal. Okay, if I rock with you, I rock with you, good and bad. Like, and I was in love with her at this time. Okay, so I was willing to look past this. We're on the streets. We're using drugs. She was by herself. This is all the things I'm making excuses for her for. All right, so it was cool while he was talking to me very crazily. All right, but once he started to say these things about my girlfriend, I became somebody else. All right, I'm very, very protective of those that I love. All right, so one day I just decide, I'm tired of this dude. Like this, this ain't going down like this. All right, so I situate my girlfriend somewhere far away, and I immediately wait till late that night, and I go looking for him. Okay, so I'm searching all around for him in all the spots that I know him to be. All right, then I go to this area we call across the bridge. Now, when you go across this bridge at night, anything goes down there. It's kind of how it is. So I would always tell people, come back across the bridge before it gets dark, because once you go across the bridge, it's like the dark side over there, okay? So I crossed the bridge at night, right? Looking for him. All right. Now, as I go across the bridge, I check a spot down below the bridge. He's not there. I come around and go across the gas station parking lot over to this area that I know him to frequent, behind this restaurant in the bushes. Okay, like behind the restaurant in the back by the bushes, he can kind of be hidden back there. It's very, very dark back there. All right, so I go back there and I take a look around, and there he is, laying on the ground, sleeping. Okay, now I am not just upset with this guy. Okay, he's slept with my girlfriend, he's telling everyone about it, and he's talking very badly about me. All right, right then I'm thinking to myself, okay, he's asleep right here. I had a elk bone handled knife that was probably about this long with a leather sheath that I kept on me. I pulled it out and I'm immediately thinking, okay, if I can come here and pull that out, if the ambulance is not here, once I pull this out from that jugular area, I already know what time it is, okay? So I'm thinking to myself, just fall on him, right? With the knife. And my mind is like, it's a go, that'll work, right? So now I'm going into where I try to see how everything is going to play out mode. And I can do this kind of well. I can usually see like, okay, this could happen or this could happen, and kind of have a outline of what I think the outcome could be, and I'm replaying it backwards on how am I going to get away without anyone knowing, right? And I'm like, okay, I could just go this way around. I could leave the weapon here. I could put it and stomp it into the ground. That way, it's never found again, and just try to get away. Hopefully, I don't have too much blood on my hands or whatever, right? And then it hits me, oh, wait a minute. I just walked across the parking lot of that gas station. I'm definitely on camera coming over here. All right. And right then I'm like, my forward sight calculations start to all hit on you're caught. So I sheathe my knife and I back out of there, but I'm looking at this guy like, bro, he's sleeping, you guys, and I'm over him like contemplating him on his unaliving, all right, and I'm really not proud of that, all right. So I don't do it. I leave. Now some time goes by, okay. Like I see him one day, and I know I told him I was like, look, bro, if you ever come over here and you start talking anything about us ever again, bro, when I catch you sleeping on the ground again, like I did the other night, I told him, I'm gonna do you, bruh. Right? So, and I see his eyes kind of widen because he's like, oh, damn, I was just asleep over there the other day. Right? So, he leaves us alone, but I still have a very deep hatred for this guy, all right? Like, he slept with my girlfriend, you guys, all right? So, and I know it. Like, so, of course, I should be mad at her, but I'm not. I'm mad at him. Like, this is how people do, though, isn't it? All right, so some time goes by, and we're all sitting in the parking lot of McDonald's, Home Depot, okay? And there's a smoking area of some picnic tables where they would like to have you smoke at, all right? So we're all sitting there, and sometimes people would come off of work, and they'd come there, and they'd smoke cigarettes with us or marijuana, whatever, right? So we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, about 5 undercover cops come up to us, like the jump out boys. They come up to us, and they have some papers in their hand, and they show us a picture, and they're like, do we know this guy? And it is this guy. My girlfriend's friend, the one that she slept with, it's him, all right? It is him. And my girlfriend's like, oh no, another glamour shot for him, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, you know him? He's unalived. We found him under the bridge, shot in the face like 17 times or something like that, right? So I'm like, wow, like 17 times in the face, you know what I mean? Like that's a little, I mean, that's, they were very, very, very mad at him, all right? So come to find out, he had, like a drug dealer asked him to hold some money and he spent the money. I mean, come on, man. Come on. You're going to give a drug addict a bunch of cash and then expect, like, come on, right? So, but he did it, and so he had to pay the price, right? Well, this is the part that really upsets me sometimes when I think about it. I don't really get upset, but I don't like the way that I reacted at this time, okay? Because when I see this picture of him and the cop says that he has been unalived, I immediately get even more angry with this guy because I'm like, I wanted to unalive him. you know, like, and that right there is something that I never want to feel for someone again, because that is an intense hatred for someone to the point that when they are unalived, I'm upset that I could not unalive him. Like that, I do not ever want to feel that way about anyone, okay? And I stayed upset at this guy for months after this. Okay? I was really like plagued by the fact that I did not get to do it. Like, wow, 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 wow. Forgive me, everyone, but this is the mind state that I was in at one point out there. Okay, now I'm really not happy about that, you guys, because this is what I ended up seeing later. All right, was as after he was gone, guess who kind of ended up becoming the head guy out there? The one that he passed all of those 30, 40 something rules to. Okay? And people used to not understand how I was able to move or do the things that I could do, like in the ways that I could, because it was all the stuff that this guy had shown me. Like, sometimes people wouldn't make enough money before like a store would close, or like 9, 10 o'clock, everybody's kind of getting off the streets and people didn't know where to go to panhandle if they did not have enough money. This guy told me where to go. I would go to Cookout's parking lot, okay, and sit by the drive-through exit and hold my sign panhandling, and as people would get their food, they would bring me food, shakes, burgers, all that, and their change, right? And you could do this, what, Cookout closes at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So I could make money for a long period of time afterwards, and people didn't understand how I was doing that. And I would not tell anyone either, right? That was the tip that guy gave me. So all of these tips that he gave me, I was using and implementing, and it took a while. And then one day, I was like, forgive me, bro. Like, forgive me for that. I really thank you for all that you did for me, all that you taught me. Like, because those things that same guy I had all that hatred for were the same things that kept me alive out there. And I think back to that situation, and I'm really I'm really kind of disappointed in the fact that I really had that kind of hatred for someone at any point. I mean, I just don't feel good about having that story in my repertoire of stories. Like, I don't want to feel that for anyone, you guys. So I just want to say, you guys, take care of each other. Like, life is too short to be upset at each other for long periods of time. And I mean, you can disagree and still get along. It's okay to disagree. Like, you can have a different opinion than me. I can have a different opinion than you. Doesn't mean that we have to be upset with each other. All right. So I want you guys to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, love each other. I love all of you. I'm thankful every day again for being away from all those things now, and I pray that everyone else can see better days here in the future. I know they're coming. They're coming, y'all. That I'm definitely positive about. The better days are coming, you guys. Is there anything else that I need to say today? I don't think so. Not at this moment in time. All right. So I think I'm going to let you guys go with that one. Really not proud of that one, you guys. I don't even know why I told you guys that one, because I could have really just kept that one to myself if it was like that. But yeah, so I got to check that dark side. Dion, I'm glad we're integrated now. The only reason why I would do anything like that is if someone was completely using evil to take another person's life force that is doing good. And I see this happening. That would be about the only time I'd probably step in, like, with the smoke on them. Like, you're just not going to be pressing the dark on the light. You're not pressing evil on the light. Not around me. Not if I got anything to do with it. Come with that sword of truth. Swah! Heavenly sent. I love you guys.